Hello and welcome to another Dominion League match. My third match of the season, playing against hdarj, and just played them recently in the Alt VP Mix tournament. So we've got Cathedral. Probably going to open with that. And while I say that, where is the plus actions? Cathedral's the only trashing, but there's no village. It's pretty awkward. I guess we go Cathedral Craftsman. We're going to need the gains. And maybe at some point we switch to Haggler. Necromancer should be pretty good, potentially. Like, if people have to trash action card. But yeah, I think the idea is we're gonna want to play with Cutthroat. I don't think the Cutthroat attack is going to hit often enough that we shouldn't get Cathedral. But oh, that is more terminal space though. Yeesh. I guess if we get like Distant Shore, that'll help a little bit with this. Sunken Treasure potentially can too. It's gotta be Cathedral though. And I think Craftsman. I mean, what are we gonna gain with the Craftsman though? We're gonna want old maps, I guess. We're gonna want it's like awkward. Do we get Craftsman just to hit Haggler? I guess we could just take old map for silver and go straight for Haggler. Or go straight for Cutthroat? Man, I don't know. The 4-card hand, we're going to need silver to be able to hit 5 if we want to do that directly. Guess we should take a silver. Alright, I think I do want the old map now. Now, do we go Cutthroat or we go Haggler? I'm gonna say Cutthroat. Imperial Envoy, interesting. Alright, now I think we take another silver because we need to hit gold to get our Cutthroat back. I mean, I guess they could buy gold and then we get our Cutthroat back. Oh, okay. Not gonna do it. I think we're rotating here and taking another silver. Probably getting attacked. Yeah. Unfortunate. I don't think Voyage makes a lot of sense here. Although... I'm wondering about Necromancer. Let's try it. And we don't hit. Oh, maybe they'll buy the gold. Well, alrighty then. I guess we could get another Cutthroat too. Hopefully they don't have theirs here. Damn it. Just discard both of the silvers. Like, we could Necromancer trash the old map. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Really? They would have gotten more loot than I would have if they'd taken... Oh, did they not have... They didn't have 6. Oh. We are really getting down to the end of things here. We got to take a gold this turn, regardless of what they're doing. Oh. Alright, well. I got a spell scroll? Well, I would like to play a Cutthroat. They got Jewels and Insignia? Okay. So I guess I go old map. And hope. Okay, this works. I think I'll go ahead and rotate this. I'm not going to take a Sunken Treasure, but having the option, and then being able to take Distant Shore. Doubloons, alright. Oh man, our orb could have played the Cutthroat if it had been a relevant thing. Oh, we could get another loot here if we do take Sunken Treasure. Seems like a reasonable choice. I guess we could have also trashed the other Cutthroat, but I'd rather do this. Alright, we can Necro Horse now. That's good. Hey, don't take my Distant Shores. Is there any way... Like, if I Necromancer Horse... We're gonna see some loot. I want to get Distant Shores, right? That's... Yeah. Well, maybe the Cutthroat will hurt them enough to that they won't get a Distant Shore this turn. Eh. I don't really have anything good to gain with this Sunken Treasure. I had the option to trash it. Probably should have. I just totally missed that. We could take... I guess we could take an Imperial Envoy. It's not a bad card to have. Now we're going to trash the Sunken Treasure. Okay. We have 2 Cutthroats in play, but we also have an unplayed one. I don't think it makes sense to get another treasure. We could do the Demand Necromancer thing. We've got... Although we have a Necromancer down there. Well, maybe it does make sense. Demand Necromancer by a Cutthroat. I mean, not a Cutthroat, a gold. I haven't played a Cutthroat in a while. I think I'm just gonna crash the horse here. Could also trash the Imperial Envoy. Let's do that. Oh, we should puzzle box that estate. But 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Discarding a gold is pretty painful. I guess it's fine. Nothing relevant here. think we next turn this. And go Necromancer Province. We had multiple estates. We're gonna have, if we discard the Cutthroat instead, we can buy Province. I guess we can always orb the Cutthroat into play too. We probably should, because that way it's not in the way. We just demand another Necromancer. I don't think I want a copper. Alright, so we got the horse, we got the old map. I'm wondering if we should Necromancer trash this horse so that we can play more Necromancer as horse. Probably. Demand another Necromancer. There's 2 horses in the trash. I think at this point, we just play the horse. Zombie spy old map, I guess. I do want to play this Cutthroat. I guess I can always play it with Orb if I want to. They don't have any more. Oh, they do have another Cutthroat in their deck. Well, we're going to go ahead and double Province. So as we can. We have another necromancer down here. Amazing. Thought I'd actually seen all of my necromancers. Aha! Excellent. I guess it probably isn't correct to play Necromancer's Imperial Envoy. It's like almost worth it, but okay, we can. Yeah, I feel pretty good about how that went. All right, now we got a 2/5. Bum. Does not necessarily look amazing. I'm wondering about opening like Lighthouse Blockade. And then depending on... There's also Bounty Hunter. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. So, Bounty Hunter, Catapult, Thinning, Blockade, Craftsman gains, but there's no plus buy except for Peril. Okay. The draw is Lost City, Way of the Horse. Oh, Way of the Horse. Death Cart. Yo. That's quite interesting. Huh. Huh. And then you can like peril the ruins too. Dang. Well, it's got to be Lighthouse on the 2. That much seems clear. On the 5, man, I don't know. I can certainly see the argument for just taking Bounty Hunter. Blockade. Blockade seems really good. Kind of want Blockade. Okay, so we can play the Lighthouse, and then we're protected from the Catapult. Or we can horse the Lighthouse, and then we're guaranteed to see our Blockade. We hit 4 here. We play the Lighthouse, which does have something to recommend it. Thinking that I take a Death Card with that. Although, I'm going to argue that what we should do is blockade. Well, what are we going to want to blockade? I mean, possibly another blockade. If we're going to do that, then we should maybe get a Bounty Hunter here. Or we go in for Death Card stuff. But we could also get Catapult or Bounty Hunter off the blockade. Maybe we buy Blockade now. Yeah, that probably makes sense. All right. Gain Bounty Hunter by Death Card? Are we really gonna not play with Catapult? This is sure something. The awkward thing about the peril is that you don't have the buys until you do the peril, and you're going to have a bunch of money from bounty hunter. So like the timing on this is a little bit awkward for sure. We always just horse as well. Yeah. Whatever. Ruin market. So we bounty hunt a copper, and then we can. The problem is we don't have another ruin on our hand to go with the ruin market. Yeah, I think we're just gonna horse the ruin market. Try to find our blockade. We horse the death cart too? Or do we barrel it? I think that's what I want to do. Maybe we just take another death cart. Alternatives are take another lighthouse. I think I'm going to take another death cart. Staff, that's a nice one. All right. I think I want to try to just draw through. Okay, now we could peril the ruined village. It would still be nice to see our blockade, though. Peril the ruined village and buy a lost city. That's probably good enough that I should just stop here. I've got Lighthouse in play, so I guess I don't really care about the blockade thing. I think I'm going to draw on... For one thing, we got our Bounty Hunter down here. Yeah. We've got plus actions now, so I'm thinking we blockade. Take another death cart. Do need to get another lighthouse. We'll get there, I guess. We can use Orb to play another blockade. That's cool. Oh no. This isn't what I wanted. Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna horse a blockade and then gain another one. Now we see the staff, of course. So we could play our lighthouse, play our bounty hunter. Bounty hunter gives us 7 coins, also takes a bad card out of our deck. That is pretty good. We go just Lost City Lighthouse, maybe. I wonder if we should be playing with Coven at some point. We're probably going to attack. Catapult, and then we're going to have to discard. That's sad. Alright, you blockade the blockades. I guess I'll do Death Cart. We want to stop here. Force the Ruin Market. We got 5. I would rather have 6. Maybe we don't specifically need to peril this turn anyway. Okay, well. Now we got more money. I think we do go ahead and peril this. Raise go. That's a good one. All right. Do we want another Lost City, or do we want to start playing with Coven? Is this game going to last long enough for Coven? I can't tell, to be honest. There's also Craftsman to consider, I suppose. Craftsman can gain 5s. We just go double Craftsman, we can always horse one of them. Yeah, sure. In theory, we could Craftsman for Lost City and then attack with Catapult. We'd have to gain a Catapult first. And I mean, Lighthouse, exists, so not going to worry about that too much. The game could definitely end very quickly here with like the blockade death cart thing. But there's also all the horsing, so like, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and, I mean, I guess we should look at, it's conceivable we could get a pile out if we just like horsed like Lighthouse and Bounty Hunter. We only have 2 lost cities, so we don't have that much plus actions, but we do have the staff and the orb. We have 2 craftsmen, so we could like, in theory, we could staff to play craftsman, gain like a blockade, and then orb to play the blockade. Emptying the blockades in the ruins is easy enough, but emptying the death cards, that's the hard part. I don't think I'm going to go for that now, but I want to keep it in mind. Okay. Yeah, we might even want to get some green here. Should we horse a blockade? Do they have a lighthouse in play? They do. 9 coins right now. Like, we still have our 2 craftsmen down there. I mean, also, if we blockade Death Cart, we can, like, staff to play a horse, but that's probably not what we want. Okay, I'm going to horse a blockade. Okay. Alright, we bottom deck both the craftsmen, which is really quite unfortunate, but... I think I'm going to trash Copper over Estate, probably. 15. And 16 is a better number. I can't deny that. I feel like the points could matter. Alright, we're gonna take a province. And then... I would like to have more gains, but I guess like the craftsmen do some work there. I'm wondering about just going like, I don't really want to draw them cards. Although having more plus actions would be good. Maybe it's fine. We go Lost City Lighthouse. Lost City Lighthouse, Ruined Library. I mean, it's a horse. How many gains do they have? Like, I have 3 blockades, so they have 5. But they don't have any 5-cost gainers. They would need a province. Scholar's pretty good with staff, it should be noted. We could also go Scholar. I mean, it's good with staff if we can have like payload left in our deck to draw. That part's not necessarily trivial. I know we want a lighthouse. The one thing about taking the Ruin Library is it reduces, like, it means 2 death cards is enough to pile that, but it's still not by any means an easy 3rd pile. So... Would be nice to have the extra actions from the Lost City. But I think we're gonna, for the moment, we're gonna try to make do without. I think we go Coven. Really would have been nice to see some of these craftsmen last turn. Yeah, they might be going for it. So we'll see if I regret not buying a duchy or an estate. How are they going to empty 2 more piles and get point, like a province and an estate? It seems like so much. Maybe they're just planning to peril a whole bunch or something, but then I feel like I should be able to empty piles. They don't put any ruins back. Empty on lost cities and blockades. Or maybe they're planning to go for lighthouses. They have that many buys? Playing that ruined library was pretty. You get a spell scroll, right? So like they have, I know they have an insignia. Exiling a copper isn't very, I'm gonna win the game right now. I'm pretty confused about what they just did here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they set me up for the win. All right, well, we do want to hang on to the ruined market, unfortunately. The Coven can get us the VP that we need. I mean, I guess if we went for the win on death cards rather than lighthouses, we wouldn't necessarily need to not play the ruined market, right? It's not much more difficult. Yeah. Alright, there's a lost city. Okay, so we can already do blockade, craftsman for death cart. Bounty Hunter gets us 3 coins, Coven only gets us 2, but Coven gets us the VP, so I think we horse the Bounty Hunter. Alright, we gotta horse the Lighthouse too. We can play, okay, we can play something with staff. So we go Craftsman. We're gonna take 4 debt, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins. 12, 13. And S4 is 9, which is enough to buy 2 of these things. And then we gain 4 of them, and that's 6. Actually, hold on. That's not correct. This is... Oh. Oh, it's a good thing I have exactly enough money because I missed the fact that they had a lighthouse in play and the Coven wouldn't... wouldn't give them a curse. Oh my god. Oh. Mistakes were made, but went unpunished. I completely overlooked that. Dang, I still think they were. It was pretty crazy of them to go that, like, cut it that close, regardless. But like, dang. Okay, so we have. Where's the thinning? Research. Okay. Draw is Haunted Woods and maybe Landing Party. The Mystic Vassal synergy is real. Do we open with the Bane card, or do we assume that our opponent will also prefer to take research anyway? Maybe it's correct to open with the Bane. It is definitely worse than a silver at hitting 5. But how much does that matter? Villa Landing Party means we can do tricks until the villas run out. So that's cool. I think... I would really rather have a silver. I think I'm just going to take a silver. Oh, well. Alrighty then. Do we just want a second research? I guess so. Top decking the estate at this point is not bad, because we're going to have the other research coming up. Maybe now we take the Caravan Guard. Just as a bit of deterrent. We could also take a Chariot Race. Whatever. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter too much either way. I guess if we don't find the other research, that would be unfortunate. But we did. Yeah, we're going to want Haunted Woods, obviously. I guess we should take another one. Yeah. Okay, now what? We can get more haunted woods and then plan to buy villa. Seems like a reasonable option. Two haunted woods a turn. I have to ramp our payload at some point. But I guess probably better to get the additional haunted woods first. Because we're going to stop having the research draw, you know? I honestly do think we're going to end up playing with Mystic here. It's like legitimately useful. Oh, I wasn't thinking about the Haunted Woods Villa interaction. Thankfully, we're not under Haunted Woods attack. And now that we have two of them, and we already have a villa, we probably will be fine for the next turn as well. They had a young witch who would actually want to maybe not do that, but... Alright. 10 coins... 8 coins. Wondering about... I mentioned Mystic. Wondering about... Do we get... We could get a Chariot Race. Right now, we just trashed 2 cards. We're like... I mean... Wait, do we bottom deck our other Haunted Woods? Oh, we're not going to draw next turn. Yeah. Well, that makes Chariot Race look better. Eventually, we're just going to have this research that's like not doing anything unless we start buying stuff to feed it. I mean, we research one research, but the other research... And with the Haunted Woods attack, that is actually kind of annoying. Well... Shoot. We can't even buy... We can't even buy a villa. Ugh! I mean, we can, but like... We can't use it to get our extra Haunted Woods in play. This is really obnoxious. Like, maybe we should put another villa into our deck? Maybe? Like, for this contingency? The villa itself get top decked? How does that work? We don't want a top decked villa right now. I mean, next turn we'll have the villa, so we'll be able to play villa in 2 Haunted Woods. I was wrong about the landing party villa thing because of the Haunted Woods, so we should forget about that. But what do we buy? Just buy another Chariot Race, I guess. Barracks. Interesting. Okay, so We have some coppers down there. We have a silver. We have Chariot Race. There's no reason to play Mystic first. Chariot Race, silver, copper, Haunted Woods. I guess we'd like to see. I believe it's 4 different cards. Copper or silver. Oh, research. Wait, so what was that? Chariot Race? Silver? Research? Did I just guess a card that wasn't down there? I might have done that. Okay, good job, me. I guess we could take Barracks. I mean, it's a way to get around the Haunted Woods attack, so maybe we should save it for that. We don't really need it. I guess it would let us play with Young Witch, and then Young Witch would enable us to do stuff with Chariot Race more easily. But should we just take the Young Witch now? Worry about the Barracks later. No, well, Yeah, let's get the Barracks now, I think. We have exactly 6, and the Villa thing is going to be hard to use. Young Witch is going to reduce our hand size, so that is unfortunate, but it also has Mystic Synergy, for what that's worth. So does Vassal. Consider getting some of those at some point, although it does have the downside that it's only costs 2. From a Chariot Race perspective. Not a huge deal, but... Alright. So now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want... Maybe we just research 1 copper... We take Young Witch and Vassal. A slow game. I don't mean like the play speed. I mean like the the board. What is that card? Should know. It's Villa. I think we Young Witch instead of playing that. Erasing it, rather. You can't actually play all three of these. This is the downside to this approach, but whatever. I'm gonna research the last copper. You can top deck the vassal, that's fine. One more mystic, one more chariot race. Well, it's gonna be hard to use that many chariot races. I'd also just start taking caravan guards. Yeah. New. They still haven't gotten another pair of Haunted Woods, which is surprising. Not entirely clear whether I should do that, but I'm going to. I'm actually wondering, I mean, it's possible that what I should do is get another villa and another 2 Haunted Woods. All right, so what's down there now? Villa something. Oh, Mystic, that's right. Yeah, so I guess the argument would go that if I hadn't done that, well, no, I don't know, whatever. Should we go ahead and research the research? We don't need the draw right now, but we might at some point. Do we want to just buy double Mystic? Sure. I mean, getting a province would help with the chariot race thing, so we should definitely be considering that. But I want to get to the point where I can play this asshole. And maybe also hit double province. Oh, and even get to trash their curse. Huh. Yeah, I think like the ideal thing is to get like to double province money, but then like take like a province in a haunted woods, and then the next turn do it again, or something along those lines, so that we can have like the 3 and 3 thing going. All right, now we don't have any treasures down there. It should be safe to play our vassal at the very least. We got Villa, we've got Young Witch, and we've got Haunted Woods. Let's guess Young Witch, I guess. Nope. So we have That, okay. Well, we are at double province money. We could make that transition now. Province Haunted Woods Caravan Guard. Oh, we don't have the buys. Oops. Okay, yeah, we can top deck, and then we villa, and then we buy the Haunted Woods. Yeah. Whoops. It's fine. It didn't need to be specifically Caravan Guard. I just wanted the third buy. And I kind of forgot I didn't have it. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I can play the Caravan Guard and it still counts as, like, revealing it. Wait. Never mind. So it's because I. Yeah, that's super goofy. Okay. So what all do we have down there? We have more mystics. We have. They don't have any mystics, right? So we should have 4. So we have 2 mystics down there, which almost certainly means it's the most common card. There's also the province, mystic, chariot race, province, another caravan guard, and the vassal. Okay. No, the province. Utterly wrecked. Utterly wrecked. We should probably go for the young witch now. Oh man. I think I'm gonna research the silver here and just buy province haunted woods. Yeah, the extra coin. It's like, is it more valuable for me to have a coin this turn, or to get the, to not get the curse? And like, arguably, since I hit 13 this way, it was better this way. Arguably. Of course, I was figuring I'd draw further and get to research the curse too, but whatever. We should still be able to hit 16 without the silver. think. If we can't, whatever. All right. 3 cards left. So if we play Caravan Guard, and then that, cherry erase our provinces. Okay, I was wrong. We cannot hit double, even if we have the actions to play all this stuff, but who cares? It's not like a win here, right? Empty on villas. We could take of another villa just for the heck of it, but I think I might rather have a Caravan Guard. Just maybe block the curse or do the reaction or whatever. Or, you know, do nothing. That's fine too. This is going to be another one of those games where it's like, I did all this work to set up the chariot races, and I did set them up, and then the points didn't matter. Like, I got a bunch of points, more than my opponent, but it's probably not going to be the difference. I mean, if they buy province right here, then they're at 18, and it would be making a difference right now, but at the end of the game, do I think it still will? Not really. Anyway, let's play Caravan Guard first. We do have another province down there, so we don't want to play the vassal yet. 2 mystics, another villa, and province, and probably another Caravan Guard. All right, one more mystic, and we can still try for it, I guess. Oh, we got the province. We might as well play vassal. We have a research. Oh, that's the other card, but we can research the curse anyway. Right. Oh. Look at that. We actually have enough money for triple province. I mean, double province, somehow. Oh, I guess we did have to hit the chariots. I was thinking, like, was I BMing there on accident? But no, we did have to hit all the chariot races to hit that much money. So maybe a little bit of BM, but not too much. All right. Well, we got Bounty Hunter again. We'll probably open with that. And I guess Gather looks okay, but the 4-cost spot, like maybe you'd gather once, take a dismantle or something. Lost cities are plus actions again, along with Native Village. Trapper's Lodge. You can top deck. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll top deck the Bounty Hunter after we get it, but that's really too bad. Anyway, just want to take Wishing Well, probably. I don't think we want Tent. I don't think we need Silver. I mean, it would conceivably help with us hitting Gather, but nah. Yeah, this is such a better opening. Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What is even the liaison? Oh, contract. Okay. So we could take a Band of Misfits here. It can play Spice Merchant, it can play Dismantle, it can play Bounty Hunter, it can play Wishing Well. There's lots of good options. Even Tent if we just want some money. I think that's probably the best option. I mean, obviously we could take Lost City, but I'm not sure I want to give my opponent the draw just yet. I guess it depends. They exiled an estate. If they exile again, then their ability to get Gather... Oh, okay. Well, they want to give me the draw. Yeah, like if I had drawn a copper here, I would be able to gather right now, which would be amazing. I don't want to give them the ability to do that. Granted, yeah, I mean, it's not like, well, they just saw 5 coppers. So their hand, if I draw them a card, is going to have 2 coppers, 2 estates, Band of Misfits, Spice Merchant. Band of Misfits exiling a state gives them 3, or sorry, exiling copper gives them 3 coins. The other, you know, then Spice Merchant trashing copper for coins gives them 2 coins, and that's 5. They cannot possibly hit 7 off of that. They might not hit 5 if I don't do that, but how much do I... I'm not super bothered if they do hit 5. So maybe we do take a Lost City here. I get the tent. Alright. So we've got 1 estate, 3 coppers, and a bounty hunter on top of our deck. There's an argument that we would... Oh, and a Lost City. Just take copper? I mean, probably. Alright, well... I think we just take Wishing Well again. Like, we're gonna gather to get Band of Misfits to play, like, these other 4 costs, and... I think we're pretty likely to be able to hit it here. Or not. We didn't see either Wishing Well, we saw an estate. We just bounty hunt estate and then get another Wishing Well, and then we should be very likely to hit it. If they rotate to Garrison, I can get a Garrison off of Gather, which would be great. We are quite bi-limited here. They don't even want the garrison? That's confusing. Alright, I think we just wish for copper here. Man. What are the odds? What? That's ridiculous. Didn't find the bounty hunter. Didn't wish successfully either time, even though like half of what we were looking at was copper. And we guessed copper. Like, what the hell is going on? I guess garrison isn't that strong here unless you're playing with dismantle. Or marauder. I mean gather. Yeah, okay. Man. This is BS. I should totally have hit gather last turn. Ugh. Oh my freaking god! What? Like. What is happening? It's ridiculous. I mean, I guess if I find a copper, I can still hit it. Okay, jeez. Do we want a contract? The top decking is nice. Yeah, I guess so. We're gonna need a dismantle target. We gotta get a gold into our deck. So we can always dismantle a wishing well. I don't know if we're be able to hit 7 again this turn with the garrison in play, which is what we really want to do. Is what we really want to do. How do we play this? How do we play this? Still have 3 coppers down there. Wishing wells. We wish for wishing well. Gonna be copper. No, it's not. Alright, well. We do Spice Merchant. Band of Misfits. That's probably what we need to do. So we can't... We can't hit 7 while bounty hunting a copper. It's unfortunate. I don't want to contract the bounty hunter either. Uh, we dismantle the bounty hunter potentially. Something to keep in mind. We want to take another Lost City here. Take another Band of Misfits. Take a Lost City, that's what we want to top pick. They're going to draw like all the cards, so we should take another Lost City. Although we could also take a Hill Fort. That definitely has some appeal. Although the cards to gain once the Wishing Wells are gone are not the most appealing. So maybe not. Maybe we just take the Lost City. I mean, it does help with the garrison thing, but like, I don't know. Yeah, dismantle the Spice Merchant. The same reasoning that I was the dismantling the Bounty Hunter, basically. Yeah, and I guess we also want the plus actions right now, because that way we can play garrison, dismantle, and then draw, just like they did. Although they also played a tent. Oh, they had a contracted Lost City. Okay. Oh, they took the last Wishing Well. Rude. Why did they get... Oh, because... Yeah. Now if I gather, I have to take silvers. I mean, I guess we can always Spice Merchant them for buys, so it's still value, but it's definitely not ideal. I guess we're still wishing for copper. We've only removed 2 coppers from our deck, although we don't have so much more down there anyway. The contract down there, more Wishing Wells, maybe? The Bounty Hunter. Why did I just do that way? I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. We have way more money than we can use, which is unfortunate, but... we probably want a Spice Merchant more than we want a Bounty Hunter. And then... I guess we could top deck it. Do we want another Lost City or do we another Band of Misfits? We have 2 Band of Misfits we can play. One as Dismantle and one as Bounty Hunter, Spice Merchant. I think I prefer that. Do I even want it top decked though? Not really. We are going to need more plus actions to be able to play Spice Merchant for buys, though. It's annoying. Tricky, tricky. I mean, we can dismantle to gain Lost City this turn. That'll help. Maybe I should have just taken the Lost City last turn and then this turn dismantle into Band of Misfits. Yeah, that would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? guess we could have also dismantled the contract last turn. We didn't really need it. Although I do want to like have favors, but I don't know. I mean, we're probably losing this game. Like our uncooperative draws and getting to gather, not getting to gather first and being second player, I think has put us far enough behind. They also had the better opening with the top decked 5. That's a lot of dismantles. I don't know about that. All right. 2 lost cities down there. And a bunch of wishing wells. And a spice merchant. We could play Band of Misfits as Spice Merchant right now. Maybe that is what we need to do. No, I refuse. Actually, maybe we should be wishing for Lost City. Yeah. Okay. The last cards are Band of Misfits and doesn't matter. Another wishing well. Okay. So we go dismantle gold, Lost City. Dismantle gold to Band of Misfits, I guess, and then we can exile this estate. Okay. I think we should take a province. We could take 2 provinces. We could just say the heck with gathering. We don't need the draw. Getting out on the tempo on that definitely has some appeal. There's not really a low third pile, but like if we gather here, they do have 2 hill forts as well. They can potentially gain a bunch of like ruins or native villages or something that way. I mean, I guess not too many because again, it's quite limited. But I mean, it would be good to have another lost city. It's just the other stuff is like, I think I'm just going to double province. So we got these favors. Turns out they're useless. Well, it's a good thing we're going to draw 6 cards. And maybe more if they get another lost city, but... They do have a lot of dismantles. So they can like get a lot of duchies and stuff too. I have to hope that, I don't know, like, I feel like they should have more payload than me too, because with all the dismantling. Although, I mean, they've probably just been churning through the golds rather than accumulating them, but still. Another copper. I think we're going to draw 6 more cards. Huh. They just need the actions? But then why not just dismantle the gold again? No, thank you. Well, that's another target for my bounty hunter if I want to play 2 Band of Misfits as bounty hunter, I guess. The spoils. Oh no, the poor spoils. Okay. Well, like I said, we're probably losing here. Need to find these lost cities. I guess we're gonna play Wishing Well first. You boy. Okay. We don't have any more copper down there. We do have another silver, apparently. Another Wishing Well, another Band of Misfits, another Lost City. Cool. I wish for Lost City. Yeah. All right. Man, we cannot do a lot of garrison shenanigans here. And also have plus buy and also exile this garbage. Well, we can do a little bit. You dismantle gold and gain another Band of Misfits. Do 2 dismantles, 2 bounty hunters, a spice merchant. I think that's the plan. Although, what could we do if we had 3 buys? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Double province does not seem very safe, you know? Garrison has 11 tokens on it, yeah. I mean, I guess we go province double duchy. With that. Well, I suppose that means we're not dismantling again. Exile Abandoned Mine, play double Misfits as Spice Merchant. That's 19 coins. And then, does Gather say non-victory? It does not. So guess another option would be to like do province gather double estate? That seems kind of risky in its own way, but oh. Just do province double duchy. Suppose we take Bounty Hunter if we're gonna take a 4, or it could just be another Spice. Yeah, probably Spice Merchant. I don't know, these both seem risky, but having the extra draw. Oh, we only get 1 estate. Wait, oops, no. I meant to take a duchy. Forgot about that part. Oh, should we top deck the Spice Merchant? Yeah, maybe we should, actually. Bleh. Alright. Can they win the game this turn? Quite possibly. There's only 2 lost cities left. They dismantle into 2 lost cities, they hill fort for some estates, they buy some estates. I mean, I guess they need more points than that. Maybe they don't have the gains? 3 dismantles plus maybe some abandonment. I don't know. I mean, they probably do. They probably do. Yeah. These poor wishing wells. He did nothing wrong. Oh, they almost hit triple province. They probably could have hit triple province if they just tried to do that. Probably would have been easier too. All right. What's the riverboat card? Seer. Okay. We don't have proper trashing, just crypt. So opening of the crossroads doesn't seem bad. And then 5 opens here are not impressive. What are we trying to do here? Actually, you know what? Okay, so Riverboat is the primary draw, has the disadvantage that you have to like. Well, first of all, it's terminal the turn you play it, and second of all, like you don't have as much control over stuff, but has the advantage that it draws itself. So yeah, I mean, I think we can draw a lot with that. If we play with Crypt, we can potentially set aside coppers and also not have to worry about them getting in the way. There's also like hostelry to gain horses, which will increase the density of 2 to 4 costs. Fishing village, cabin boy, all look reasonable ways to do that. Opening Crypt is too insane, I think. Like, we do need to have some money. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and take the crossroads and continue to think. I mean, we could just take like a cauldron. They just go straight for the riverboat. I don't. It doesn't seem that good. Like initially, Cauldron is definitely not going to give out a curse early, but it's like, it gives me plus buy. There is cheap stuff that I want, and eventually it will give out curses. Wait, actually, with hostelry, it can give out curses. All right. Well, not here. It can't. Okay. Go ahead and take a riverboat. Probably. It's a weird opening to my mind. We could take an expedition here and then totally give out some curses and also get to utilize our plus buy, maybe. Like, we have 9 coins in our deck, so we go like riverboat hostelry and get some horses. Seems good. This is assuming we see enough of the coins in our deck, which we may not. We'll see. Only seeing 2 estates at the crossroads is already a little bit unfortunate. Not unlikely. I guess it wasn't likely that we would see, but. Okay. Do we want to just take another riverboat now? It will be more likely to draw itself. But like hostelry horse makes it more likely that the cauldron thing goes off. I think I'm gonna do that. Well, gotta take what we can get, I suppose. Yeah, alright. I think I'm just gonna take another cauldron. Let's go ahead and horse. We've got the cauldron in hand. We want to, yeah. No. You weren't supposed to get to do it. Okay, but now go like gangbusters. We only need to gain 1 horse. But what else do we want? We have 3 buys. Another riverboat would be fine. And we could just take 4 horses so that we have, like, you know, stoof. We can draw, I mean, like, next turn. Alternatively, we could take another Cauldron. If we do that, we need 9 coins in play. Maybe we take a second Crossroads? Ostelry, Crossroads, Cauldron. Crossroads is draw. Wait, that doesn't work. We don't have the actions for that. I mean, we could just go Cauldron, Hostelry, and try to just shove as many curses down their throat as possible. I think I'm good with that. This, we don't need more Cauldrons than this, I don't think. Curses are going to be gone soon, but... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that was mean. That was mean. I don't... Yeah, and they were in a rough spot, too. Like, player 2, and I had that opening with the Cauldron, like, it's... Yeah. I don't know, there was too much that they could do. Alright. So we got sacrifice with alms, so like it doesn't, you know, trashing our estates with sacrifice doesn't hurt our econ as much, but on the other hand, it's not that much we want with alms. The draw here. Oh, get to open apprentice. That seems nice. That seems very nice. The draw here is like, you gotta either use sacrifice or procession for actions, but then you can draw with council room or scholar, or you can do like apprentice stuff without needing plus actions. But I mean, I guess with grand markets, like potentially that's pretty reasonable. How do we hit 5 is the question. Or do we even worry about it? I mean, I guess sacrificing a copper like might get us to 5 anyway. We could just go double sacrifice. I don't think that's crazy. Yeah. Great. Great. And only 1 estate, so we're not likely to hit 5 next turn off coppers either. Whoa. Ironically, if we had taken a silver, this hand would hit 5. I think... Yeah, it's probably Innkeeper. Now Procession. Yep. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking what you were thinking. They played their... Oh, there it is. Okay. And do we get another Innkeeper here or another Procession? I'm gonna say another innkeeper, I guess. Yeah, I guess the way we hit 5 is we use Procession. It's creating 5 money. That's really good. Yeah, we're losing this one. I mean, I kind of thought we were as soon as they had the 5-2, but like, yeah. I don't think we want to trigger a shuffle here, so we're just gonna go card. And should it be Mining Road? I mean, we don't have any. We have 1 estate left? That's still pretty dubious. I'm wondering about Scholar, right? Like, if we click Process Mining Road, I mean, we have to line it up. But we could also just take another Procession. We have the... That might actually be better. Okay. Once again, I am wondering about Scholar, but I guess we're going to process the Mining Road we already have in all likelihood, so we should probably take another one of those. Get another Procession. Like, if this Innkeeper was a Scholar, that would be really nice. But... the Wolf Den situation here is going to be very annoying to track. So happens to be the case. We do not have any uniques right now. We have 2 Mining Roads, 2 Processions, 2 Innkeepers? Wait, really? Oh, no, we have 2 uniques, right. Okay, no, okay, we have 60, yeah. So we should, that probably means we still have 1 sacrifice. We have 1 sacrifice and 1 Innkeeper. Yeah, okay. I guess we do the +3, -3 with Innkeeper just to cycle. Another Procession or another Keeper? Probably just another Procession. The Procession is really important here, obviously. We could process Grand Market into Forge. I do not want to. Do not. At some point it is correct to take Scholar or Council Room over Mining Road, but... processing a Procession here does not feel like value. Still only have like 1 Mining Road in our deck? Yeah. Alright, maybe we have enough Processions for the moment and we should take an Innkeeper? I really don't know. Like, there is such a thing as too many. We are out of sacrifices, aren't we? Shit, I should have taken another sacrifice. Oh, mistake. Mistake. Yeah. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but we should have. Should have doed it. It may not matter for reasons other than the fact that we are imminently losing the game. Such as the fact that we are probably not triggering a shuffle here, and we can just alms for another sacrifice, but still. Bad process. That's all the grand markets. I don't like it. I wanted another one of those, actually. Now what are we supposed to process this stupid mining road into? What are we supposed to process this stupid mining road into? You tell me that. I mean, this is pretty resignable, isn't it? Whatever. They had 7 grand markets. We weren't coming back from that. Oh, man. That was, well, you gotta turn... Yeah, I mean, you know, we had this game, they were off to the races, not much we could do. The previous game, we were off to the races, not much they could do. So that much at least is a wash. I don't know about the rest of the match. I'm not going to be able to remember that well at this point, but, you know, yeah. Literally, you win some, you lose some. Still, you know, obviously happy with the overall result. We take a win anytime we can get it. And despite losing 1-5 to Mick, I'm actually now positive on the season, which is pretty cool. I have absolutely no chance of promoting because Mick has gone like 5-1, 5-1, 5.5, 0.5, 4-2. I think it's like he's like. Turns out that Mick Senuk is pretty good at Dominion and is probably going to be back in A next season. What a shocker. But, you know, still, we do the best that we can, and, you know, at least, like, you know, can feel proud of doing well in B, or you know, aside from the Mick match. Anyway. So yeah, I've got one more match coming up next weekend against Sirisk or Sir USC. And then I've got to play Zom's Draft, and that will wrap up my season. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and until next time.